Hmm.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not...
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsura...
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in...
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say. The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
The light has been removed and rewired. That's 2 transformations. But what about the third?
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Okay, that checks out.
Серьезно, кто-то мог бы это купить за 700 этих? Я так не думаю. Хотя хер знает, смотря сколько денег ты можешь заработать здесь.
It was brought to me to...
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real. If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other. Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and torches.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents among my customers.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with
Which one? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken. It's clear you like the hard stuff, Rota. Evening falls. The time has come. The vows are blurred and flesh. Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system. Fascism, Rota.
Куда наверх, я ничего не вижу.
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachot's problems? them, but wormers. Wormen, men of Wur. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that Woo men need to know their place. Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. Because you've said the hard things that others won't say, the good things, you've said them many times. Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that. You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota. There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your... It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Это, конечно, очень привлекательное, заманчивое приложение. Стать
If you
фашистом, но
don't mind, please put the
мы еще остальные
flashlight
приложения
away.
видели.
Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
I do appreciate it. It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about it.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for... As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for...
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Мгм.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emission. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. Truth be told,
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? were right that she could cast aspersions on the Force. We have to find out.
My apologies, officer, but I have...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course. Hello again. Sure thing. Sure, man.
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get looking at his wares, talking to him. That might give you more clues. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant hole. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from... A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? You pull the lever all the way up until the metal... Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever... Wasn't there a sign of...
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in
Через
Rivershop.
крышу кто-то, да? Погнал.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage. Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in the... It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes? Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much. Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Топал. Вкусно.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain spool.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang!
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
There are clothes inside. Cheap.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style of...
Save the economy? That sounds off. You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body...
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it's...
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir. Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco. Very cool. The economy thanks you, officer.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers. Thralls. Slaves, basically. Perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. low five social
Удивительно, что он
junk.
что-то говорит, что плохо называет. Типа все остальное говно. Он прям говорит, бля, вообще топовые вещи это. А тут прям так это.
Well, if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lives. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe.
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first. A pair of Found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super Air.
О, всего-то.
That's mad. Found Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine? You see a Samarang street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes it, the name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here. Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's on.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up? Anything for you. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past?
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left. If you say so, officer, I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
Где? Какая? Вот эти, что ли, доски? А что ты ко мне спрашиваешь? Когда балкон починим? Балкон мы еще не скоро будем чинить. Куда ты предлагаешь еще это убрать? Отодвинула и открыла, Жень.
Куда я их отодвину?
Сюда, на меня.
Ну вот отодвинь. Не сейчас могу. Можно завтра. Я напомню. А чего это мужик, к которому ты хотел сегодня подойти? Это вообще какого возраста? Сколько ему лет?
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Так будешь бы ты знать, как его зовут?
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
Услышал баны сейчас.
Собираем бутылочки.
Just an ordinary war. Nothing.
В общем, короче, ну, всё. Когда в твоих аккаунтах закинуть?
Ого.
Ну, не то чтобы, ладно, даже, не знаю, но с одной стороны, их жалко,
Hey, up here, piggo.
тоже верно. У меня нет каких-то навыков, просто я не знаю.
Hey, up here, Pigo.
Ничего, я вам просто молодцы. Ну не знаю, будто бы можно что-нибудь спросить интересное, а не фоткаться там ни с кем. Нет ли у нас здесь никого?
Yeah, you better keep
У меня
walking.
никакого мышления. Ну честно, у меня вообще без разницы. У меня никогда не было такого. Знаешь,
Hey, when I'm talking to you.
A sturdy metal door guards the south. The door rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Doesn't matter who I am. Now, the police. Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more. The police. No, I'll go check the
Backyard door.
Ща мы наберем мусора вообще просто. Сдадим бутылок.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you've got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable.
I hope you pass out from it. You goddamn jellyfish.
Надо было кинуть,
Men
наверное.
like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnoux, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you? Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. I do. Fire from heavy artillery. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Two should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda. Mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Нет, я думаю, соответственно, связать.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And the rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically...
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never...
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the...
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had... Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign... This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn comic...
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
He doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Но вот когда я там видео кидала, это я первый раз памятаю.
Ah, yes. King Philip III.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have...
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Ну, не завестись, а именно поехать. Что я глохнуть начинаю.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realize that. We could still be the...
Решил поддержать деда.
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates.
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of... That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachol's finest years.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only...
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
From what I've seen of the officers of the Elysium... But I don't want to get into a debate about drug policies. Right.
Я не знаю, она просто не рассказывала.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But in Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the...
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. No man can afford to turn his eyes to the horizon if his rear isn't secured. If the women folk take care of that, then men can tackle the bigger issues.
The RCM doesn't discriminate. Women are held to the same standards as men, and as reflected in the quarterly statistics, are equal. Unlike men, they also have to deal with the very same mentality you two are displaying right now. If it weren't for this, they would outperform.
I'm glad at least some people keep a level head in these turbulent times.
Сначала тоже...
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service.
Don't you mean, Freestyle, that...
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown.
There's something he missed. You will get to it.
I have really outdone myself.
Yes, that's what...
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance of this fine day? Oh, the goal is to throw you bull. As close to the... That's the cochonnet. Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up. You'll put that knowledge to good use in 20. I mean...
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now? Hurry up then.
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry.
Then help them, you whip. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep...
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Of course, officer. I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food.
The only one you have.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my...
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich. It's driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
Fuck off! It's mine!
A glimmer of respect flashes in Rene's eye.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is...
And it's gone.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? We are a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political. Too late. Daddy's already fighting the bad fight. Make it stick. Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off. Whoa, easy there, Goldmouth. He doesn't have to say anything. Re-engage cop mode and bail out, if you like.
All right. Let's hear them, officer.
Бутылочки. Бутылочки. Время коммунизма. Коммунизм это тупо.
The tear machine stands and your bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under her.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lie there, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
Бля, на квест выполнить это, конечно, важно. Но не будем.
There must be another way into the building.
It's been a week and now they show up?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
There won't be a next time. I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Trash?
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking inside.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. We shouldn't rule out the possibility. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Пойдем, короче, снимем труп. Наконец-то. Кажется, пора уже его снять.
through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Are you okay, officer? You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Так и должно было быть, то есть я не должен был его снять, типа бутылка, то что это не помогла, это штыря.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Почему-то... Подожди. У меня 2 раза это открыт был. 2 чата. Смотри, что меня интересует. Вот у меня какая-то почти это набралась штука вот эта. Но тут даже не видно, что какие-то бонусы дает. Возможно, она будет потом давать, как другие. И к тому, что... Не лучше ли будет ее отменить, если ты говоришь, что типа забывать новые штуки, потом это тратить очки? То есть, если я выучу какую-то хуйню, которую мне вначале дали, вместо того, чтобы потом что-то более полезное выучить, то как бы, блять, я просто потрачу в никуда. Поэтому стоит отменить, как думаешь? Или это не так критично? Я же понимаю, что я сам играю, типа самому надо выбирать, но просто это... Я к тому, что если все подряд выбирать здесь, то это не хватит у тебя очков, да? На этой игре не рассчитано, тебе нужно выбирать, что ты хочешь именно, а не все подряд, да? Да? Это просто вопрос, это не выбор, это вопрос, что типа в любом случае все ты ничего не сделаешь, да? Нет, я-то решу, как мне нравится, я тебя вопрос спросил. Все в любом случае вкачать не получится. Да? Нет, я не хочу через вики открывать. Очки навыков это вот эти же, да? У меня еще одно осталось.
Elysium. Я теперь знаю, как это называют.
А, ее надо выбрать и завершить, окей.
There he still is, looking right through you. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
А почему все так светло?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
Let's ask the manager for the...
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep...
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And
I thought as much. And are you the only...
well, yes, us and...
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie? Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements. Her attention is scientific.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and you must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the world? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and
In the
I.
world.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Я не помню какой, я выберу на бум.
You're joking. Try again, one more. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there. But
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Хочется верить.
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called...
meaning, buying is voting.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense, but we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain. You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things.
A sigh. The lieutenant.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary. So someone more educated in sweeping...
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I...
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty. Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of... I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding... You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Настя 92, по-моему. Ну, сейчас, наверное, больше.
No problem. Whatever do you mean? Ah, yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me. Morel says it's my theme song.
Я сейчас чисто просто по...
Of course, dear.
Ну, не в плане точно прям понравится этот гейм. Нет, просто у меня есть определенное время, после которого я не буду. Я сегодня 2 раза поиграла, мне это достаточно.
Ёб твою мать. С Голомером можно все-таки пойти эту херню сделать. А, не, да.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Right.
10-4, come in. Okay, 10-4, sir.
Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smarter.
10-4, sir. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12. Visitors present, dear. Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that.
Пока еще ничего не установили.
You see a set of steering
Ёб твою мать.
levers, a radio microphone.
Закрыть.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C. And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from... I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so... Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me.
She means the opposite. The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is. The woman on the boat does not note it.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world. Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor? Watch your back.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law.
Тупо. Я понял. Какие вообще у нас есть? Где стойкость? Легендарно. Повешенный.
Мы сидим, мать, и Настя спрашивает, а зачем вообще буду общаться? Ну, работы всякие провести.
Побольше стойкости нигде нет. Ну давай попробуем. Без интереса. Потому что специально это разблокировали.
Looking right through you with his wife. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Не очень понимаю, к чему ты именно говоришь. В каком плане именно не продумано, про что ты сейчас говоришь? А, то, что типа не знаешь, на что повлияет, типа в плюс или в минус? Типа, может быть, это ложное ощущение, что ты типа ты делаешь что-то правильно, а в итоге делаешь только это хуже. Ну, ради справедливости Потому что это игра, конечно, поэтому... Типа, я к тому, что в жизни тоже может, мне кажется, быть такая херня, что типа думаешь, что делаешь правильно, а выйдет херня. Хотя как бы в жизни, кажется, легче понять, к чему это может привести, чем тут, что тут уже идет по определенным рельсам.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500VE. I'm guessing that's Vitreous. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something. No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still...
Fucking talking about
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to. The stench fills your nostrils as you push downward and...
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh.
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Yes, that's what I say. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead...
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue? It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatic. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Not too much, yes.
Да хватит ее.
It's a sorry situation, I agree. That's for us to find out. Mr. Cart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Когда я поступила, она вроде бы уже
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a pop. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some action.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections. Peaking on the right, the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
мой знакомый. Вот. И я, короче, просто спалила, нашли, как он играет, но наши все равно затупили и проиграли.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Так я тебе и так и сказала, до фамилии написать. Ты исправила?
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cub. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is...
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure, just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I'm gone. I'm a joke. Look at me. There is nothing funny about jokes either. A killer. A mother. Go ahead, Copper. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out in the west. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Between you and me, your name
is probably Harry. You might be onto something there. Because you have loved me in Provocopo. It was love all along. Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing it? Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder? I am all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. Let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed off. Sure, looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold.
Sure, Lobo. Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you? You're a lying sack of shit, Corpo. You're doing this because there is nothing else to do. Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure we got out of that one? Coppellini. Do I remind?
A child born.
No, not quite. Be fair. You sure we got out of? Come back later.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something.
So, what do you think?
Genius. Я думаю, это труп.
I agree.
His personality is no longer
totally dead. Absolutely. I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno! Fucked him up brutal like!
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like the tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into...
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
A pool of blood and feces...
The victim...
The fuck he's...
Talking about shit.
Maybe.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver.
Of course. You have questions. Come back.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material. Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
No. Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspects in this case.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people... But what other options? A corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release.
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
Silence. With his elbow sharp and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's stance position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke.
God damn it.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. Remain collegiate, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. Climb up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees. It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you.
I only have.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your...
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light. The slow movement of the branch in the wind, and your shoulders directing the gun's sink.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty? Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Выстрелить через к нему. О.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see.
Ебать, это время прошло, конечно.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's
Pigs don't have hands. They have like fucking hooves or something.
Я надеялся попасть.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Ну от этого ты тоже становишься зависим, так скажем.
Бля, конечно, дать гражданскому пистолет зашквар, да. Давай просто по приколу. А я не могу.
Cop's bitter because he fucked that corpse up, Kuno. What a...
We still need to get him down somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Evrard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this obstacle. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
He's a dangerous and corrupt man, and we cannot
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitch. Fuck does Kuno care?
Ладно, подустал уже. Пора будет делать. Завтра поиграем еще. Сейчас, а то сплошные все эти неудачи, неудачи, неудачи. Оля. Ох.